Pirates shibulabula. Aye shibulabula.
Let me just give you an extra 2 minutes and say 7 minutes. I just want now to discuss how they played. We'll start from the back. Goalkeeper Wayne Sandilands. Out of 10, we are rating them out of 10. How much would you give for Sandilands for yesterday's performance?
I would give him a straight 8. He performed well. There was a chance. I think who had that chance from Wits that he saved. He made a very, very brilliant save. The ball
was it not Hoto? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was Hoto. Yeah, I think it was Hoto or Zugamanza or something like that.
Zugamanza, I think Zugamanza.
Yeah, Zugamanza. Yeah, but he made a very, very brilliant save. Even though he didn't really have much to do, for the mere fact that he was very comfortable on the ball and he made that brilliant save, I would give him a straight 8 out of 10.
Best?
Look, for me, I'm gonna give him a 7. He didn't have a lot to do, but that save, like Nelson is mentioning, is noteworthy for me. Also, it's very important to know that its judgment, Sandilands, in terms of what to do when we had goal kicks and all of those things was very good yesterday, because he could sense when we were gonna get in trouble if we played it short and sort of moved it forward and sort of sent it forward, because rather we do that than to invite the risk of being pressed. Because what Wits was doing, sorry to go further, what Wits was doing was that every time either Sandilands or Jele had the ball, they would move to Vukamanja to pressure them, while Hoto would pressure Maela. So their pressing, their pressing was on Jele, no Sandilands. So his judgment in that for me was very good yesterday.
What are you saying? 7. Litswalo says it's 8, and I have the final vote now. I'll go with Litswalo for obvious reasons. Why I'm saying 8 for obvious reasons. We'll talk about. All right, let's move now to right back. I mean, okay, let's just give them, rate all of them. Our defense, Mako, Jele, Nkanyiso, and also Maela. How did they play yesterday? Clean sheet? Cape shape? They knew what to do. I mean, events now, sometimes they let us off the hook. There was a ball where I don't know what happened there. There was just ball watching. Domingo, the shortest man on the pitch, he had a free header inside the box. From now, defense said yesterday, I'll give them a 6.5 yesterday.
For me, I
would also give them a okay.
Oh, okay, I can go.
Sorry.
It's fine. Let me go. For me,
okay.
For me, I would have to rate them separately, sorry to say, because I was very angry with one of them. Nkanyiso, I'm gonna give him a 6. Even though he was caught 2 times by Domingo, he didn't jump well on 2 crosses. One was in the first half with the header, and the other one was the chance at the beginning of the second half. But a 6 because of the clean sheet. Jele, no, Maela, 6.5 for me. They were brilliant. Mako, I was very angry with him yesterday. It seems like Mako, the ball becomes too heavy for him at times, because he can go forward and then you don't know what he does with the ball. He lost too many balls going forward. Defensively, I wouldn't say he had a problem as much, but his forward movements, because he has the pace to go around people, and then he does something. It's like he runs too much with the ball and gets tired. When he gets tired, he passes the ball to an opponent. So I was very, very, very angry about that. So for me, 5, Mako.
Noted.
Okay. For me, Nkanyiso, I don't know. I don't know the tactics of yesterday. that he was not really allowed to move forward. And usually when we play Umabaso and Dube, they usually move up the flank, and bring on those crosses. Yesterday, I felt that Nyanguza was a little bit static. I don't know if maybe it was the tactic from the coach, but he didn't really give us a lot going forward, in terms of our attack. But defensively, also, he was not that bad. There was a brilliant tackle that he made on Hoto. Hoto was almost one-on-one, and he made a brilliant tackle to actually save to save the ball from going into the net. So I would give him a 6. I think that he had like a decent defensive game. Jele is very good. I think that he's actually the best defender that we have currently.
Yeah. And
he was very comfortable on the ball. And I can't really fault him, even though those crosses that were brought in from those set pieces, I think that he should actually marshal the defense more as a leader. So I would give him a 6.5. I would give Maela had a decent game as well. I would give him a 6.5 as well.
Yeah.
Mako defensively was good.
Yeah.
Defensively was good. And I like his engine. I think that we should actually give him credit for that. He was able to move up the flank and then also recover when he had to defend. Even though he, as
Nelson, have we lost him?
that I would give him a 5.5 for me. But defensively was good.
Yeah. All of three of us, I don't think we are far off in terms of ratings. I think we kind of agree. Actually, one. Now moving on to midfield two. Midfield 3, we had Motshwari, we had Fortune Makaringe, we had Xola Mlambo. All three of them. Fortune Makaringe, from the performance against Sandilands on Tuesday, I don't think he was on the same level or he gave us more. I think he dropped a little bit on Fortune Makaringe. He didn't give me much as I had expected him, because I was expecting he will take over. I mean, he will move on from the performance of Sandilands and add, even if it's a 2% on top of that. But I think he dropped. Instead of adding more or staying on the same level, I think he kind of dropped Izolo. For the performance of Makaringe yesterday, I'll give him a 5.5.
Yeah, also, I would really have to agree with you there. I expected much from him as well. I mean, he gave a brilliant performance against Sandilands on Tuesday. So I was expecting him to really carry the team forward. And when I saw the team sheet that Xola Mlambo and Motshwari were going to be playing, I actually thought that that was a brilliant move, because that would actually sort of give him that free role, as a creative player that he is, very skillful, very good on the ball. I thought that he was actually going to be our brilliant player on the day. Yeah, but I don't know why he gave a very lackluster performance yesterday. So I would give him a 5.5 as well.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be long. You guys have sort of said all of the stuff that I wanted to say. Makaringe was a 5 for me yesterday.
Was a 5. Xola Mlambo yesterday. Xola for me is all. Yazi, really. When Izolo, I even said on Twitter that when we released Umusa Nyatama, I thought we had moved away from La Era Yabo Xola Mlambo, Yabo Musa Nyatama. I really thought we had moved away from Xola Mlambo. I think now, if we're gonna play Xola Mlambo, I think now we should play him at a more advanced role. When I say more advanced role, I think we should play him as a 10, maybe. I don't know. But I don't think our coach can bench Lodge. Can bench Maela for Xola Mlambo. I don't think he can do that, but we don't know. Only Coach Zinnbauer knows. But the position that Xola Mlambo played Izolo kind of exposed Xola Mlambo. Or I would say his teammates didn't defend him that was supposed to defend him. Because Motshwari, naturally, he's a central defensive midfielder. I think if you see what your teammate is struggling, you should go out there and cover for him. Just tell him, okay, move forward. move forward. I'll make an example for in Real Madrid. When they are losing, you always see Ramos say, Marcelo, go and play there forward. I will cover for you, because they are playing for a team. But Izolo, when Xola Mlambo was struggling, I don't think there's any player that stood up and protected Xola Mlambo. I think all of them, they just allowed him to do what he was doing up until he was substituted.
So what would be a rating, Shane, of Xola?
I'll give him a 4.5, my brother. I'm sorry. I'll give him a 4.5 for his performance against Izolo.
You are very optimistic.
Yeah. Also, yeah. I think 4.5, you are being a bit generous there with your rating. I think
that's the word.
I'll give him a 3.5, honestly. Even though he didn't really perform. He didn't do it for me yesterday. I would give him a 3.5. I don't know. Maybe it was a question of leadership, and it was a question of the other players covering for him as well, as you're saying. But he gave a very, very, very bad performance yesterday. So I'll give him a 3.5.
What?
Look, for me, Xola is a brilliant player, and I believe he's going to come back and give a performance that is worthwhile. But yesterday was horrible. Xola Mlambo was a 3 out of 10 for me. He was horrible. Not only did he misplace passes, but he gave the ball away in dangerous areas, which could have cost us the game. So for me, it's a 3 out of 10. He wasn't good at all. It's good that he was the first player who was substituted. He was not supposed to come back from halftime.
Yeah. Ben Motshwari. Ben Motshwari yesterday.
Oh, start.
I won't even talk about Ben Motshwari today. I will just give him a 4. Ben Motshwari zone. I will give him a 4. I only started seeing Ben Motshwari after Mntambo was introduced, after Nkanyiso Zungu was introduced. I think that's only then where I saw Ben Motshwari. No, guys, I'll give him a 4. I'll give him a 4. Ben Motshwari zone. He didn't impress me zone at all.
Look, for me, all of the guys who played centrally, the guys that came in, well, except Kabelo, Dlamini, the 2 guys who came in, Zungu, Nonantsika, and Mntambo, were much better. Were much better than all 3 of the guys who played centrally for us. So for that alone, it makes me to rate Unantsika, Motshwari a 4 also, because he was not good enough yesterday.
Yeah, he was not good enough yesterday. I mean, he gave a good performance against Sandilands, and he even won man of the match. So I think that there was that kind of expectation as well. That second half performance that he gave, with Makaringe against Sandilands. So we expected a lot from him as well. So yeah, he didn't really do it for me as well. He was playing up the field and in a more attacking role. But yeah, he just didn't do it for me. I would give him a 4.5 as well.
Yeah. Moving on to our front 3. Vincent Pule. I think Izolo, I don't know, maybe Mtanda or anything, but I think he was one of our liveliest players, Izolo, Vincent Pule. He should have scored Izolo also. He should have scored Izolo. But I don't know what seems to work against Upule sometimes. When Lodge is not there, sometimes you don't see the best of Upule, but he always shows good he is Vincent Pule. Performance like Izolo. I don't know, guys. I don't have a rating for Vincent Pule really, but serious. Maybe you guys will help me. Maybe I watch a different game, but seriously, I don't have a rating for Vincent Pule.
Okay, yeah, he had a great game actually. Defensively, he would actually track back and help Unyauza at the back, and he had the engine to actually be able to do that. And yeah, he had a very good game. I would give him a 6.5 or a 7 when I'm being more generous. But yeah, he had a great game yesterday. He should have scored actually. There was a ball that he played that was saved by Goss. That should have been a cracker of a goal, where he cut inside. and hit that ball with so much venom. Yeah, he should have scored that goal, and yeah, he had a decent game. So I'll give him a 6.5, maybe to a 7 on a good day. Yeah.
On a good day. Also
for me, Vince was good for me. He was good. He took on the opposing fullback, took the player on, tried to create anything out of the little that he got. Had shots on target, had a shot saved. He was one of our liveliest players. So for me also, it's a 6.5, and he tracked back also. So Vince was just one of our best players for me. So a 6.5 also for me.
Yeah, we only have 2 minutes, guys. We only have 2 minutes. Let's talk about Mhango. He didn't score. I mean, we always expect Mhango to score, but Israel can't score. So I would give him a 5 for Mhango Israel, because even though he didn't score, but he had a good game Israel.
Because of that chance that he missed, it's also a 5 for me. Otherwise, he was pretty good in everything that he did. He did not lose the ball a lot. He tried to make us play, but when you miss a chance like that in front of the keeper, then I have to lower my rating. So also for me, it's a 5.
Yeah, I would also give him a 5. Also, he had a decent game, but because of that chance that he missed, I was so heartbroken. I think that maybe he thought he was offside, or his awareness, his tactical awareness was lacking there. I mean, the Mhango that we know should have buried that chance that he got
with ease. With ease,
I don't know. Yeah, I would give him a 5 as well. I would give him a 5. He really disappointed me there.
Is there anyone we are forgetting, guys?
Maela.
Memela Zolo. I remember second half before he was substituted. You know what Memela, he is that a fancy player. He doesn't want to try to be fancy. He is a fancy player. Memela will just give you an unexpected pass. You won't know how he made that pass, but Memela will somehow find a way to make a forward pass. That's the only thing I like about Maela. And for that is before he was substituted, he was losing a lot of balls in the middle of the park yesterday. He was giving away balls because he will try and make that pass. But Bidvest Wits players, I think they had a plan for him, because if Maela had the ball, you'll find 3 or even 4 players on top of Maela, meaning that they knew what to expect from Maela. So for that is all. I will say a 6 as well, Maela, up until he was substituted. I will give him a 6 as well.
Hey, I wouldn't give him a 6.
Yeah.
Maela is our playmaker, and I just couldn't see those passes yesterday. I don't know, maybe as you are saying that maybe they actually planned around him because he's our danger man. But I expected more from him as well. I expected him to actually make those forward passes. He was making a lot of sideways passes and losing the ball sometimes, and he lacked that sharpness. He lacked that killer instinct that we normally know him to have. So for that, for the mere fact that I know his capabilities and what he's capable of actually doing, I would give him a 5.
5. Better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
I can see you are itching, my brother.
I was laughing at your rating. It was very generous. Also for me,
I'm very generous today.
It was
very generous.
Maela wasn't very good yesterday. Wits closed him down, and as accustomed, he started to tire within the game. He hardly finishes the game. So for me, it's a 5. Also, he wasn't very good yesterday at all.
Yeah, I think he voted better this time. I think I'll also have to say 5 because you guys are saying 5. I'm the only one who's saying 6. So he voted better. It's a 5 from Maela. Now, guys, we go to our substitutions. Mntambo, he came in, he changed the game. Nkanyiso Zungu also, he came in and changed the game. Slick passes. He knew what he wanted to do, Xola. And for that, and I'm in a good mood. I will say for Nkanyiso Zungu, for like 25 minutes that he played yesterday, I will give him an 8, Nkanyiso Zungu. For those passes also, and for changing the game, I would say Nkanyiso Zungu 8. You guys can rate Mabaso, you can rate Mntambo, but for Zungu, I want to rate him alone today and say 8.
Look,
okay.
Zungu was very good. I would say because I always want room for improvement for players, I would say a 7 for me.
Yeah.
We need to talk a lot about Zungu actually, because not only were his passes were forward, they were going forward. He was cutting in between the lines with the passes that he was making and not always looking for the safe pass on the side. So he was a game changer. Linda also started moving around. It's like he was singing in the change room when he came on. He was very good. So for me, Linda also, I would say Linda was a 6 for me. I can't rate Umambasa because he came in very late. Dlamini was very horrible though. There was nothing that he did yesterday. Dlamini was practically a 3. There was nothing that he did to influence the game. I did not see him at all.
Yeah, just to add on to that, Dlamini was horrible yesterday. Knowing the caliber of a player that he is, he gave a very bad performance yesterday. So I would give him a 3.5. Mntambo and Zungu, they came in and changed the complexion of the game entirely, and they started. Our movement of the ball was better when they came in. We started making a lot of forward passes, and those penetrating passes. So I would give them. I don't know what had just happened there. I would give both of them 7 each.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Shane there, but that was the end of the show. So Shane, wherever you are, Thank you, man. Nelson, thank you, Baba. Up till the next show, guys. It's Pirates Forum. Oh, he's back. I was closing the show for
Thank you very much.
Welcome back. I was closing the show for you. Welcome back.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with my phone here.
No, I was just closing the show for you because Nelson rated the players Mntambo FC.
Oh, okay.
At the present, and maybe just so over to you because I think we've done our job.
Yeah, okay. Guys, Nelson Litswano, thank you so much, my guy, for joining us today. Mawande Barnes, also to you, thank you so much for organizing Nelson. Nelson, hopefully this is not the first and last time, my guy. Hopefully also we'll talk again. We've got the next game against Baroka on Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I think we're playing Baroka. And that's our next game. But guys, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. We are Orlando Pirates Forum TV. On Facebook, Orlando Pirates Forum. On Twitter, @Pirates Forum. We're also on Instagram, Orlando Pirates Forum. I am @Mdange_Gachiwe. That guy on the far right, it's at Mawande Barnes. And Nelson Litswano, I still need to get your Twitter handle, my guy. Otherwise, I know you are Nelson Litswano. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us.
Up the parts, and what's that?
Away. Thanks for having me. Up the box. Ciao.